The harsh weather has cleared up in and around the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro. Record rains have been recorded, especially in the catchment areas. Now, not all areas got through the weekend unscathed. Extensive rains and damaging winds left many in the informal settlements underwater and affected affluent businesses. Now, our reporter Kim Daniels is in Newton Park to sum up the weekend. Kim, good afternoon. Thank you for your time with us. At this point, what is the damage of the storm in the city?
I'm sure they will be looking for that story tomorrow.
Afternoon, thank you. As you did say, the worst has passed, but some of our areas did bear the brunt of the harsh winds, of the extensive rains. One area in particular, Kaiga, was evacuated on Saturday and on Monday. About 112 of the residents got evacuated from that informal settlement, and disaster management stepped in, took them out of that area, out of the floodings of the shacks of the informal settlements into a community centre where they were provided with relief, where they were provided with warm mattresses, with food, and just to keep them safe from the weather. We got updates this morning also that the areas of Kunu and Jagvlakte was also affected. But just to tell us more on this issue, I'm joined now with the acting director of disaster management, Henry Lansdowne. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity.
So if we just take a look at the damages that Nelson Mandela Bay faced over this past week, and we know the rains was good news, but we got some bad news as well.
Yes. Yeah, since we got the warnings coming through on Friday to the Disaster Management Centre, we immediately put our staff on standby, as well as the other infrastructure teams as well. So we were quite ready for the worst situation. I think we were quite fortunate in the sense that we were not as severely affected as what we thought we would. So yes, you're quite right. We responded to Kaiga. We did provide relief. And as you also said, Kunu, 70 people affected. We are still assessing that situation. And as you mentioned, Jagvlakte, we are currently busy assessing that situation. The latest report that we received of flooding was also from Motherwell, NU12, where I think about 9 families are affected by flooding. We're also assessing that situation, and we will definitely assist with relief. I think we are very fortunate that the rain fell in the catchment area, and we've reports of 100 millimeters plus, and I've seen some footage of flooded rivers and obviously all the water going to our dams. So we are very fortunate and thankful for that.
If you take a look at some of the wind damage that we also experienced driving around Warmer earlier this morning, we saw some sort of municipality was there chopping it up, trying to get it removed. Some of our local businesses on the beachfront, their roofs also blew off. So the wind was also quite bad.
Yes. Again, fortunately, not as bad as what we expected. With the prediction of the easterly winds, obviously that always causes havoc, especially on the beachfront. But again, it wasn't as serious as what it could have been. So yes.
It seems that we're out of the woods now. The worst rain is over, but we're still expecting some gale force winds about 40 kilometers per hour. Are we ready for this?
Yes, we are absolutely ready for that. We've got people on standby, as I said. I think the report I received from the weather office this morning, it should start clearing.
Thank you, Mr. Lansdowne. Thank you for your time. That was the acting director of NMB Disaster Management, just assessing or giving us a summary of the damage over the past week. But as we said, the metro is a drought-stricken area, so the rains were welcome. Our catchment area received up to 150 millimeters of water, which will go a long way in alleviating, our water problems and the drought issue here in the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro. And within the metro itself, St. Albans recorded 146 millimeters of water. And here where we're standing, Newton Park, this 3rd Avenue dip, this road has been closed because the bridge is flooded here at the bottom. But even this area recorded about 100 millimeters of water, which is quite good, for the city regarding, our water status.